What's going on, guys? Thank you for tuning in to another exciting vlog. This is yours truly, Ignatius Crypto Detective Palaki. Never a lackey. Subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. You can also visit p2ptender.com. That's p2ptender.com. The only number in that address is the number 2. And subscribe to the email list. The website is currently under construction. However, I do have some blogs up, and as always, when I upload my videos, they're also available on the site. What is today's news? Well, the market is kind of rebounding. We've seen it recently take a dive due to nationwide law enforcement sweep that was targeting dark web merchants, which were doing things they were not supposed to be doing. Cryptocurrency was involved. However, such behavior does not represent the core values and principles of cryptocurrencies. Nevertheless, I believe that is one of the elements that we can associate with the recent drop in the cryptocurrency market, coupled with the South Korean exchange that was recently hacked. Anytime we see a cryptocurrency exchange get hacked, or we see law enforcement activities which involve cryptocurrency, and that makes the news. That creates a lot of uncertainty, a lot of bad speculation, and hence we see that reflect in the cryptocurrency volatility. Whether it's Bitcoin or any other crypto, if Bitcoin gets hit, everything else kind of is right there, trailing behind Bitcoin. However, the market has picked back up somewhat. Bitcoin actually dropped under 6K, and it's back to what we see it at $6,637.29. I mean, this is not an all-time low, but I think it's an all-time low. Well, most recently when it went below 6K, it's an all-time low since its all-time high. A lot of times you hear people talk badly about Bitcoin or any crypto, and they say, well, look at it now. And it's like, hey, let's not forget, this is something that was worth pennies during its inception. So it's still not a bad return on your investment if you would have got into it sooner, even as early as 2014, for example. That was a good time. So here we have the market. What I wanted to talk about today, without any further ado, is something that has been in the news recently, involving a trade war with China. Tonight at midnight, the Trump administration is set to impose tariffs on Chinese goods. Now, tariffs or tariffs, how do you pronounce that? I don't know. That's not what's important. What's important is the meaning of the message being conveyed. Tariffs have always worked for this country. Before we had income tax on individuals, on taxable income, before we had all that in place, we've had tariffs. And it's always worked for this country, and this is still the greatest nation in the world, in my opinion, and the greatest place to be. There's a lot of nice places in the world, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't want to be anywhere else than the U.S. I'd like to visit all sorts of places, but the U.S. is great, and it was founded on innovative ideas, and when we talk about commerce and the economy, tariffs are a great idea. I think this is something that should have happened sooner. Nevertheless, I'm more so in favor of the administration's decision on this than not. I don't like the word war. I just really don't like when they use that word in headlines, as whether it's trade war or not. However, what we can expect to see in the days to come, and I think we'll see it tomorrow, July 6th, okay, Friday. So after midnight tonight, but tomorrow when the markets open up in the morning, I think we're going to see a dip in the Dow and the NASDAQ. We're going to see the markets, the stock market, not the crypto market. We're going to see the stock market take a dip, and I think Monday we're going to see even a bigger dip. Next week we may witness a lot of activity, which is not going to look good in respect to the stock market. However, for all the cryptocurrency enthusiasts, traders, and investors, this may be a good thing, because usually when we look at the Dow, when we look at the stock market and we see a plunge or we see it take a dip, investors go and start looking for alternative avenues where they can place their assets. And the cryptocurrency field and industry has always been just that. It doesn't really run parallel to the stock market. Oftentimes, it's the opposite. So when we see the stock market go down, we see cryptocurrency go up. That's not to say that that's always the case. That's not to say that's going to continue to be the case. But usually, as per my experience, when I analyze the market and look at finance, and then I look at crypto and all that, that's usually what happens. So I think this is good news, and I think like right now we're seeing the crypto market kind of pick back up. There's still a lot of volatility. I've seen some coins, take a dip by 26, 25%ish, somewhere around there, 25-ish%. Got to correct myself there. So there's a lot of volatility in the crypto market, but I think with the stock market going the way that it's going, we're going to see crypto spike exponentially. I mean, we're talking about where the market stands today in respect to cryptocurrency. We might see that double in the weeks to come. Even more than double. I mean, and it also depends on what crypto you're getting into, but I think we're going to see a lot of activity there. So with that being said, without any further ado, let me just read excerpts from this nytimes.com article. Again, trade war with China looms as midnight tariff deadline approaches. The Trump administration is expected to impose tariffs on $34 billion worth of Chinese products on Friday morning, and China has vowed to immediately retaliate with similar penalties on American goods. And that's where we're going to see it. We're going to see the U.S. take its stance, and then we're going to see China come back, and anyone and everyone else who follows. And it's going to be interesting. Might get a little messy, but we'll see. President Trump's repeated threats to start a trade war with China appear headed for reality as the administration prepares to impose tariffs on $34 billion of Chinese products on Friday morning, setting up a potentially devastating clash between the world's two largest economies. I don't think it's that. Again, I think it's something that should have happened sooner and kind of in a less heated discussion. But it is what it is. Anytime you have businessmen making money or countries making money, and then there's kind of a change like this that happens, it's so sudden, it's so quick, it can be seen as drastic or on the extreme end. Nevertheless, it's really not. I mean, the U.S. has had tariffs for a very long time, since before income tax. So it's just something when anytime there's a sudden change of any sort, especially when it involves money, people don't really, folks that have been having it okay and having their way for a long time, they don't really like it, because there's a sudden change, right? Nobody likes to, and then they have to adjust, and then they have to kind of figure it out, and what decision making are they going to come back with? But I think it'll work out for everyone. It's just it's a tax. That's what it is. I mean, its prices are going to spike. They're going to go up. Cost to import is going to go up. and we can see prices increase nationwide on at least certain goods that we know. So we'll just have to see what's going on. That's my take, and that's the video. In respect to that, I'll be doing more of these kind of financial analysis videos. And we'll try to do the coin of the day or coin daily at least several times a week, or maybe I'll pick a handful of cryptocurrencies for the week and kind of, just do like a weekly recap or something. But there you have it, folks. That is interesting news for the day. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to my channel. Visit p2ptender.com and subscribe to the email. And again, I am still giving away Digibyte, and will be giving away Bytecoin as kind of a little mini promotional campaign to anyone who subscribes to my YouTube channel, Appetize Media. And leave a nice comment, and I'll send you some cryptocurrencies. And I'll be trying to do more of this in the weeks and months to come. I've got several projects currently undertaking, most of which is crypto related, blog related, tech related, and got big announcements coming pretty soon in respect to at least one of the crypto projects I'm working on. And who knows? What is it? Something cool? Something fancy? Something exciting? Something innovative? Yes, it's all those things and more. But I'm not going to talk about it as of yet because it is still in the process of development. But if you want to find out what that is, tune into my channel, and you can do that by subscribing. That way you'll get that notification once that video comes out and says big announcement, p2ptender.com. Thank you, folks, for tuning in. As always, it's a pleasure, and we will be speaking soon. Thank you. Till next time.